In the next 5 minutes, I'll explain 5 powerful paradoxes that shape all of us. I'll show how to turn them into your advantage to live better life. If you're new to the channel, welcome, I'm Alex, and here I help people to live more successful and most importantly, happier lives based on science and my own experience. So let's start with the first one, paradox of control. Trying to control thoughts or emotions can make them stronger. The more you push away anxiety or unpleasant feelings, the more persistent they become. From an evolutionary perspective, uncertainty is a threat, which is why we always want to have some kind of grasp on something that's happening to us. But the reality is, we cannot control most things around us. And therefore, it's simple to create illusions that you are capable of controlling more than you actually can. So the more you try to control something, the more it will control you. Even our thoughts are not under our control. We cannot force ourselves into thinking in a particular way. Lesson: if you resist something, it will persist. Acceptance is the only way to weaken overwhelming thoughts and emotions. And this paradox leads us to number 2, rule of opposites. To succeed, you need to fail a lot. To be strong, you need to acknowledge vulnerability. As Mark Manson likes to put it, everything comes with an inherent sacrifice. Whatever makes us feel good will also inevitably make us feel bad. What we gain is also what we lose. What creates our positive experiences will define our negative experiences. So understanding that every life decision involves a trade-off is very liberating. Focusing on your end goal will give you direction. However, focusing on the effort required will clarify how to achieve it and whether you truly want it. Lesson: the good things you want require embracing their uncomfortable opposites. Number 3, paradox of choice. The more options we have, the less satisfied we become with an option that we choose. Imagine you have a choice between drinking water and Coca-Cola. Not so hard to choose. But then, if you add 10 other drinks, you would become overwhelmed. If you choose one option, it automatically means you have to say no to all the others, which is causing discomfort in form of regret or overthinking. As humans, we don't like to say no. We don't want to lose anything we have. When we get too many options, we experience paralysis that you can only overcome by picking one option and experimenting with it. Then, if you don't like it, discard it and choose another. Lesson: more options don't give you freedom. Choosing and committing does. Number 4, decision fatigue. Decisions require mental energy, which is scientifically proven to decrease during the day. And guess what's the best medicine to restore it? Exactly, rest. Our current lifestyle does not give us a lot of opportunities to rest, but the one thing we should be focused on the most is sleep. Sleep deprivation makes it harder to resist temptation, so use sleep as your superpower. Lesson: your willpower is strongest at the beginning of the day, so protect it by simplifying choices and making the most important decisions first thing. Number 5, confirmation bias. We search for information in a way that confirms our existing beliefs, discarding options that seem to go against them. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Albert Einstein. Only by acknowledging that your automatic reaction is often not correct will you be able to finally question your beliefs and make a change. Even though we don't choose what we believe in, we can still influence it by providing information and changing our attitude towards correctness of our existing beliefs. A person who thinks they don't know anything is far more likely to learn something. Learning is a lifelong process, which never ends. And it's fascinating that the more we learn, the more we actually realize how little we actually know. After listening to world's most famous experts, I realized that they don't know so many things themselves, but they are smart enough to admit it. Lesson: you find what you expect to see. So question your assumptions before your assumptions control your life. And here's the bonus one, the uncertainty paradox. Allowing yourself to sit with the discomfort of uncertainty will decrease that discomfort. I'm not saying we should make things more uncomfortable, but we should accept it. Discomfort is the driving force, and ability to tolerate it is a skill that determines most of our lives. But here's an important note: discomfort is not equal to unhappiness. Acceptance of discomfort is liberating. It makes you less dependent on something that's happening outside of your control, and therefore making you more concentrated on what truly matters. Happiness can be found even in times of discomfort or pain, but the most important part of it is that struggle is meaningful. I'm not saying that it's easy, but it's a choice. A person must have enough courage to be happy, but in the end, isn't it the only thing that matters? To sum up, I want to say that we often create illusions in our lives that do not help us. But it's very important to understand what's behind our actions and that it might sometimes be good to change direction. If you like this video, make sure to hit like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.